Hey everyone, I'm James, XG Wolverine here, and today we're going to do Chapter 3, Maneuvering with a Trailer. I hope you all have enjoyed this series thus far, and let's get right on into it. So, here we are. This is Maneuvering with a Trailer, connecting a trailer, so this will be fun. Away we go. Who knows, eventually we might learn how to drive. Alright, so instructions, connecting a trailer. In this scenario, we'll try connecting and disconnecting a trailer for the first time. Get the truck ready to go, then reverse under the trailer behind you. Ooh, pretty. Connect the trailer, then pull forward. You got it. Stop in the marked area. Disconnect the trailer and pull forward. Park in a parking spot and secure the truck. All right, here we go. So first and foremost, let's look left and we look right. Alrighty, says in this scenario, we'll discuss the procedures for connecting and disconnecting the tractor and trailer. This is a simplified procedure compared to what a trucker will encounter in real life. Most assuredly, we don't have to hook the airlines. We don't have to jack up the landing gear. We don't have to do none of that stuff like they do in real life. We also don't have to jack up a fully loaded trailer to just get our truck underneath it. So that'll be fun. All right, so we are already prepared. The truck is pretty well lined up. I'm content with that. So we'll just get this thing started. All right, now, right, we're there. There we go. All right. The fifth wheel has coupled to the kingpin. Secure the truck by applying the parking brake. Okay. In real life, the fifth wheel automatically locks the kingpin. Then the trucker would need to exit the vehicle to retract the landing gear and connect the air and electric lines. For us, simply pressing T or the switch on the wheel will connect the trailer. So we're going to press up because that's the button I have bound to connect and disconnect. All right, so we're hooked up, we're ready to go. Now that the tractor is safely connected to the trailer, you're ready to move forwards. Keep in mind that your vehicle is now considerably longer and heavier and will require a new set of skills to operate. Release your parking brake and prepare to move forwards. All right, we got the clutch pedal pressed in. So we're gonna hope and pray that because it's empty, we can just get out of it with using first gear. Apparently not. Oh, I can see the line. All right, perfect. Well, we parked, we secured the truck. There we go. Once again, in real life, trucker would have to exit the vehicle, lower the landing gear, disconnect the air and electric lines, and release the fifth wheel locking mechanism. We simplified this process for you, so pressing T or the button up on the wheel will disconnect the trailer. So we are disconnected. I don't know why I shut the truck down, but it is what it is. All right, so we are there. Doing this one inside the cab. All right. And the engine is shut down. Boom, check them out. Right on. Scenario 1 is done. Next scenario. All right. Okie doke. In this scenario, we'll take the truck for a short drive. You'll be able to get a feel for braking with a trailer as we descend the mild grade ahead. Prepare the truck and set off. I guess they're going to just show us what we're supposed to do here. All right. Reach a speed of at least 37 miles per hour, 60 kilometers for our friends on the metric system. Be ready for the braking zone ahead. All right. Okay. Let's see. Begin braking to a stop. Make sure you don't wait too long, or you could hit the barriers in front of you. That would be bad. Park in a designated area, then secure the truck and shut down the engine. All right, let's see what we do. Okay. During this drive, you'll get a feel for using the service brakes while descending a mild grade. The purpose of this drill is to become aware of the weight behind you and how it affects the braking distance of the vehicle. For this one, I'm going to slip outside the truck just because I'm feeling a little bit happier with it. That's what our rig looking like. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, folks. All right, here we go. Yep, I had to roll it all the way up to third gear. All right. Ooh, hello. All right, so yeah, we're going back up. This is one of those few times where I didn't fail because I didn't lock it in place and I didn't hit the barriers, but I didn't line the truck up. So we're going to back it up and we're going to line it up proper like. All right, I think we got this. All right, we did good. Congratulations, we did good only after getting over in the right spot. There you go. You get to see one of my epic fails. How about them apples? Alrighty, on to the next scenario. Let's see. Parking while driving forwards or nosing in is pretty easy as far as parking maneuvers are concerned. You still need to compensate for the offset tracking of the trailer. Oh, they gonna make him nose all the way in here. You'll have to drive past a point where you would normally turn the tractor by itself. This will allow you to get the trailer lined up more efficiently, or effectively, excuse me. Reading is fundamental, boys and girls. As you approach the parking spot, turn in to get the tractor in front of the trailer. Get lined up and proceed into the spot. Stop, park, and secure the truck and shut down the engine. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Looks like he's handling that fairly decent. Okay. This time I think we're going to stay in the truck for this one. Right. Although we might just jump outside. I'm going to treat this like I normally drive. Okay. Ooh. Did we? We actually did. I'm impressed by that. We did good, guys. We did very good. Diagonal parking. In this scenario, you'll park in a diagonal parking spot in a busy lot. No, this ought to be fun. Alrighty. Diagonal parking spots like this are very common. You may encounter them at rest areas or in truck stops all over America. Once again, we'll have to nose into the parking spot ahead. As long as they don't goof me up. Okay. Drive towards the designated parking spot near the end of the row. Okay. Stay towards the middle of the lane or slightly to the left. You want to give yourself room to maneuver the trailer in. Drive past the parking spot a fair amount and then turn hard and fast towards the spot. You'll need to watch your right side mirror to see that your trailer is safely entering the parking spot. Yeah, I'm just going to let you know that's a little bit weird. Stop in the designated area, secure the truck, shut down the engine. Oh, that was neat. They actually put the little wheel on the screen for you. Oh, wow, that's cool. You got the little animation in the top left telling you what you got to do. All right. Here we go. Right. So we're gonna roll down here. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Mm. Okay. Let's see. You know what, folks? I think that was a pretty spectacular driving job. I really do. I think we did amazing on that. Good on us, like we actually knew what we was doing. Okay. Ahead of you, there are some tight turns with little room to spare. These will help you learn to maneuver the trailer effectively. All right. Okay. The first turn requires a jug handle maneuver. This term applies to turns where you have to have limited room on the road you're turning into and must instead utilize extra space on the road you are currently on. Follow the lane markings to swing the tractor far out and wide inside curb. This will bring your trailer away from the curb so that you have sufficient room to maneuver. Keep close to the obstacles as you exit the turn so the trailer continues to follow the widest and arch possible. As you enter the long curve, you must keep the tractor towards the center of the road to keep the trailer wheels off the curb. Continue along the road. Okay. The next turn requires the use of a button hook maneuver. This is the preferred technique as it doesn't open up the lane behind you for an inattentive motorist to sneak up on the right side. Always use it when you have enough space on the road you're turning into. Drive deep into the intersection and quickly make a sharp turn to the right. Right. As you come alongside the obstacle, you can straighten out and again keep towards the left side of your lane. All of this serves to keep the trailer wheels away from the curb. Continue toward the next curve. Oh my gosh. Okay, so once again, keeping towards the middle of the road to keep the trailer wheels away from the curb. The corner ahead is especially troublesome in cases like this. You will not have ideal conditions for either a jug handle turn or a button hook turn and must combine both maneuvers together to get where you need to go. Swing wide before the turn, drive deep into the intersection, and quickly turn in. Once again, it's ideal to stay as close as possible to the obstacle to keep the turn as wide as possible. Alrighty. Park in a designated area, secure the truck, shut down the engine. Alright. Well, let's see how many fails we get on the round 3. Okay. Let's try doing it from in the cab. There we go. All right, okay. Well, we did it, at least. That's a good sign. At least we did it. All right. Not bad, not bad. Oh, wow. Perfect. See how we lined up. Oh, we lined up pretty good. I mean, I ain't gonna argue about that. Dude, I am not arguing about that. All right, we did good. Third time was the charm. Oh, goody. Now we get to go through a roundabout. Driving on a road course. Okay. Ahead are a variety of complex corners and obstacles. Take everything you've learned so far into account, and it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay. Let's watch him and see what we do. That way we can kind of cheat. The first corner is an easy button hook. Keep wide, and it shouldn't pose a problem. Okay. Continue on towards the roundabout. Oh, keep the trailer away from the inside of the roundabout by driving the tractor as wide as possible around it. Of course. The 90-degree turn to the left is particularly tight, but be sure not to hit any cones. Okay. Any takers of how many times it takes us to pass this one? Alright. This turn is significantly tighter. Use a jug handle maneuver to complete it. Okay. Okay, you can use a button hook maneuver on this turn, but there are some extra obstacles to avoid. All right. All right. That didn't look too bad. Once again, the final turn is very tight and will require a combination of both jug handle and button hook maneuvers to complete. Park in a designated area, secure the truck, and shut down the engine. All right. Here we go. Round 5. Oh, all right. All right. Cool. We're making it. All right. Made it through turn 1. All right, here we go. I think we're gonna make it. I think. I really, truly feel like we got this. I mean, there is a slight bug in that one spot where there shouldn't be one. All right, here we go. Okay. Alrighty. Made it through that one. I don't know that we'd have made it through there if there wasn't a car there. I really don't. I don't think we would have made that one. But it's okay. We did make it, so it's no biggies. We got this one here. We know what we're doing. We know how we're doing. Okay. You're hugging tight to that guy. Okay, we did it. Now we got this one up here. Okay, and here we go. And we're turning in. We're gonna make it. I'm not taking no chances. I don't think we'd actually fail. I think we'd be fine. But I'm gonna back it up just a smiggle. Alright, there we go. Ain't no shame in backing up. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, good deal, Lucille. Right. Are. Man, that was tough. Okay. I think, truthfully, I think we're fine. I think that actually was good. That was almost textbook parking and everything. We did it all right. That one was a little bit annoying. It really was. It had a couple spots where technically I didn't hit anything, but according to the game, I did. So just take that with a grain of salt and we'll move on. Alrighty, now remember to plan ahead for each turn and make good use of the space around you. Head around the first set of barriers into the course. Okay. Okay. The first few turns get progressively sharper as you go. Of course they do. Remember that how you exit one turn can affect how you enter the next. The first of the more challenging corners combines 2 hairpin turns into one. You will have to be very careful and deliberate in your driving and use the mirrors to your advantage. Oh boy. Yeah, use the cameras to my advantage too, boss. Okay. Continue through the narrow section. Jeez. Kind of glad we got some relaxing music doing this, because it doesn't make it as stressful. Next are a couple of easy corners on your way towards a tight hairpin. Oh my, are you kidding me? Oh. Dummy. Oh my gosh. I mean, it can be done, but whew. Keep your head on a swivel to make sure you don't hit any of the barriers. Go as slow as you need to. Yeah, okay. Right on. We're going to go slow through here, boss. Just letting all y'all know. We're going slow through that. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, that one there looks fairly straightforward. Even when there appears to be a lot of room to maneuver, you can still end up in a tight situation. Well, okay then. Sticky wickets, huh? The most complex turn is just ahead. Your entry into the turn will determine whether you make it through successfully or not. Oh, really? Okay, so y'all are messing with me now. Okay. Oy vey. Boss man. Continue through the final turn. Yeah. What you want to bet we get hung on that a couple times? And then park it right over here. Man, I swear. Okay. All right. So, round 1. Okay. Prepare to set off. All right. Okay. I think we're going to make the first one at least. Let's see what happens. Man, this is just gonna be a long trip. This is gonna be a long, long trip, folks. Right. Right. Like that. Now. Do this. I mean, I ain't even trying to be funny. These guys are just... Y'all are nuts! Okay. Alright. Now let's see what happens. Okay, we're good there. I think we're gonna make it on this one. Alright. There we go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Looks like we got it going on. But, like Han Solo said, don't get cocky, kid. So, we're hooked up and ready to ride. Right? Keeping it in first gear is kind of the way to go for us at this point. Right? So... Honestly, I love the fact that they chose purple as their color, but they really could have chose something that wouldn't disappear in the glare of the sun as easy. But it's all right. We're good. All right, we got it there. Okay. I think we're gonna make that. Right, we got this. This is just a slow, easy roll. Right. I don't know how we're going to do this. Yep, I knew that was coming. Let's throw it in reverse real fast. Right. Here we go. Well, if I wouldn't stall out the truck, we'd be fine. There we go. All right, there we are. Now we're good. Now, just because we got a little bit of extra space, we're going to take our time with this. And we're going to hug the curve a little bit wide. Make sure we got enough approach and departure on the trailer. I think that's actually gonna think. Yes, sir, we got it. Look at that. All right, folks. I think we are cooking with gasoline now. If we make this one here, we'll be cooking with napalm. Alright, so I'm gonna swing it wide. Only because I feel like that's what we need to do. Yeah. Like I said, when I saw the initial of this, I'm like, you guys are out of your whole mind. But now that I can rotate my camera instead of being locked in with the camera they have, I think we're going to be all right. I had a hunch that was going to come up. It over, back it up just a tick. Right. There we go. They don't say to back up, but at the same time, I always err on the side of caution because at the end of the day, you can't sit there and come off it. Come on. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna wheel it in over here. Got those little guys there on the right to watch out for, those chunks of concrete. We're gonna make it. Go ahead and wheel it on in. Ain't liking this. Not bad. Not too shabby at all. Hey, look at that. First pass. I will say when you're doing this, if you hit that point where you've gotten this far and you get ready to start this, do not hesitate to step away for just a minute and take 5 and just, you know, relax. But yeah, check that out. Almost into beams perfect. Look at that. Sweet. Very good. You guys did an amazing job. If you're still here watching, thank you. Look at that, folks. Boom. Check us out. We did it. Now we got to look at the results. Course completed. Chapter completed. Boom. Scenario results. We nailed it. Ah, boy. Here we go. Well, as far as that goes, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm enjoying doing it. It has gotten a tiny little bit frustrating in spots. So I hope you're liking it. I like it. I look forward to seeing you guys with Chapter 4. And I will catch you in the next one. Y'all have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. If you're interested in the Driving Academy, you know, we're doing this whole playlist, so that'll be tagged at the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I, again, am James, and I hope that you guys all have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.